take this with 19.3 siege. Oh, they're on their way. They are on their way. Come on, come on, come on, come on. 20 days, 20 days, 20 days. They don't want anything to do with us. Take it. I don't care about the stupid secret. Well, hello everyone. How are you doing today? I'm doing fantastic. You know, there's a construction crew at the other side of the street. The entire area is shaking because of their godforsaken roller. But nevertheless, they are doing a very good job, and I am very proud of the work that they've already done within the past couple of weeks. And I am very proud of the work that we have done with this channel. You know, every single day we are growing, and if you are new, please start checking out the channel, trying to reach 50,000 by the end of the year. Now, what are we going to be doing today? We are going to be playing as Prince Daemon the Black Dragon Blackfyre. And at this point, you know, I've done so many Blackfyre runs on the channel. I honestly think that I've done more Blackfyre runs than anybody else has. So I will take the Scion of House Blackfyre title for myself. Matter of fact, I'll just be like, I am Rantius the Black Dragon from here on. I could also try to pull a Papa Palpatine, which is like, henceforth, you shall be known as Darth Vader. But I don't think I can, you know, adjust the voice properly enough. But nevertheless, we are going to be playing as him. This is with the AGOT, the Black Dragon mod. It is in the description. And I have another one that's enabled, a newer one, being for Knights and Banners. Hello, banners are important. In which we have a whole bunch of new units over here. Knights of the Black Dragon, which are, oh my god, they're so awesome. Blackfyre Crossbowmen. Black Dragon's Horned Champions. Those look freaking sick. Whoa. And then a unit of Crimson Dragon Guard, which we already have right over here, which, geez, they're counters. Excuse me? Skirmishers, Heavy Infantry, Spearmen, and Peasant Militia? Well, thank you very much. We're going to go ahead and put them in Darkwater Keep, which is our main holding. And Daemon, at the moment, is 14 years old. He is married to his beautiful Tyroshi wife, and already have the twins born of Aegon and Aemon Blackfyre. And then where's my homeboy? There he is, Aegor Rivers. I love him. I love him so much. Hey, do you want to come to court? I could pay for your travel expenses, but you're dying to get over here anyway, so might as well come on by, my friend. So we have some decisions and some story content that comes with this particular mod and character. The first one here being raise a castle on the Blackwater, which would provide us with a special building over here in Darkwater Keep. Thing is, we have to be an adult and have 200 in the bank. We already have the 200, but we have to wait for a little while. The other one is Who Rides With You? Longgrass has heard from many lords since the banner was raised, some sworn in earnest and some merely hedging their belts. It is worth taking stock, now and again, of exactly whose swords stand behind the Black Dragon. No house has pledged its sword to you yet. Longgrass awaits. And as for his own inventory items, he does hold on to Blackfyre itself. My claims are to a Targaryen dynasty banner, which I will gladly go and take from Daemon II in due time. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and hit this button, get it going. Before anything else, want to mention Twitch, Instagram, Discord links are in the description, my friend, along with the main channel page. Really big shout out to my YouTube channel members, every single one of these incredible people on the screen. You guys are helping me change my life every single day for the better, and that is said for every single person who watches these videos, along with everyone new coming to this channel. However, apart from that, my friend, I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I hope you enjoyed today's playthrough. Let's go! The Sword and the Land. The wedding feast has ended and the guests have long since departed. From the modest holdfast upon lordship of Longgrass, the lands granted by the king stretch towards the Blackwater. A lordship, a Tyroshi bride, and a royal license to raise a castle. And yet it is not the land that draws every eye at court, but the blade upon his own hand, a gift no trueborn son ever received. Half the realm whispers that the sword is the kingdom. He has founded a house, reversed the royal colors, and taken the Black Dragon as his sigil. Whatever else comes, the realm will not soon forget the name Blackfyre. The Iron Throne was my father's, and Blackfyre is mine. Or, our house must have its roots before it reaches for the crowns. We get like 50 gold from him and opinion, but I don't care about that. We're taking this one. We're taking the prestige, and we will lose 15 stress because we're ambitious, but we're not stressed out at all, but I want that option. Taking a look-see at my council, we need to get this done. First of all, the beast, Aegor Rivers, is with us. I love that. Let's see, a chancellor... Oh, you know what? My maester is better in this role. Have him set to domestic affairs. Subsidize liege authority. Okay. My dear son, my liege. Okay, we're saying both of those. All right. I have some proposals for tightening up the crown's authority in the realm. All I need is your seal, sitting alongside my own, of course, so that your vassals don't think you unjust. Okay, we would adopt the limited crown authority and has convenient scapegoat. Sure, whatever. Then my steward, you should work to boost up the county development over here. My master of arms is absolutely garbage, but I guess we'll have, he's a powerful vassal, put him in there. 4 is better than 3, right? Steward is fine. Castellan, we really need someone else that's better in here. We can start hiring some captains and whatnot, so just leave that as is. So Darkwater Keep right now has earth ramparts, logging camps, hunters' lodges, and a horse pen. Okay, so now you're just enabling me to want to go and get some Knights of the Black Dragon. That's essentially what the game is telling me? Okay. Who is my guardian? I don't have anybody that's teaching me things. I don't like this. How about we educate the child? Who would be the best? I mean, my mother, she would be pretty good. I mean, she is in martial, I suppose. Yeah, help me out a little bit, Mom. Let's go ahead and invite some new captains to be here. 230 in the bank. Has he become 15 yet? No, he's still 14. Dude, I'm really fighting the urge to get a unit of Knights of the Black Dragon. Guess what? Oops, my hand slipped. I'm gonna put them in Darkwater Keep now. They look at the cover art. They look so cool, man. Get out of the way. Look at the artwork on that. Oh my god, I could cry. We can ask my head of faith for some money. Okay, there we go. That kind of works. Lovely. So now I'll go ahead and recruit you to court, because we definitely do want to have good leaders over here. Our knight effectiveness is 211% already? Wow. So is this guy better than my current warden? I mean, yeah, he is. He's at 10. The other guy was at 4. So yeah, you're going to go there. Whispers at court. The tourney field tells one story. When Daemon rides, the commons roar, and knights beg to break lances against the finest sword in the 7 kingdoms. The king's court tells another. There are men, great lords among them, who murmur over their cups that Daemon is no true dragon at all, that the bookish king with Dornish sympathies shames the blood of the conqueror. The sword Blackfyre was given for a reason, they say, and swords are made for hands that can use them. Such talk is treason. It is also, day by day, growing louder. So we can let them whisper. We gain 75 prestige. Daemon will lose 10 opinion of us for 15 years. Royal suspicion will start to increase. Silence this talk altogether. We are going to go down a loyal vassal route with this one. We'd lose the prestige, but he would like us more. Or the time is not yet ripe, but it will come. I think I want to take this option. Yeah, because I don't really want to fall prey to the royal suspicion just yet, especially when he's not of age. No. Heal him. No. Absolutely not. You cannot have that beast of an individual get sick and die. Not on my watch. A faction targets me. Warden Lucas. How dare you, Lucas? How dares you? The artwork on these are just incredible. How much do I need to increase these guys? I need 81. Look at that. I would 150% get that armor. I don't care how much money it would be. I would do it. Straight up. Fireball. Ooh. Sir Quentin Ball needs no introduction at Longgrass. It was he who first put a sword into Daemon's hands in the yards of the Red Keep. He who taught the boy who would become the finest blade in Westeros. The Master at Arms arrives unannounced, dismounts, and grins. They tell me you have grown soft, my prince. A lord now? With lands and ledgers? He draws his sword and levels it in the old familiar salute. Show me they lie. Fire-haired and fierce-tempered, Fireball remains one of the deadliest knights in the realm, and one whose loyalty once given does not waver. Draw steel, sir. I will show you nothing has changed. Or, spar with the household knights, I have a lordship to run. Absolutely not. Draw steel! He becomes our friend. Good. And all is well in the feast. Yeah, so we have our, what are you? Prince Aerys Targaryen, okay, and my lovely wife. Good. We're at 98 coins. I am going to, you know, I think it's probably a good idea if we just go through the other units just to see the cover arts that they have for it. Dude, they're so sick. I need it. I love this mod. altogether. And for you guys to also know, all the mods that I use for these playthroughs, they're always in the description and always in order. So you're always able to come back over here and check to make sure that you have them in the correct order. And I am now of age. Lovely. So, Prince Daemon, you are a man now. Absolutely. I mean, look, he's holding on to Blackfyre already. He's a skilled tactician, a Quicksilver... Wow. Okay. Sick. An aggressive attacker. And you will not forget your fondness for Daenerys plus 20 opinion. Oh, okay. You're a man now. Good. So, patron aspect, we want to go down the warrior for him. And lifestyle choice, we're going to go martial. And good God! My guy, you already maxed out Gallant? Makes sense for his character, but that's OP as heck. Nice. We're gonna go down the Shiv focus. That's just the best one. Because he was a very chivalrous person. Or at least he had a good sense of honor. What's happening here? Negotiate an alliance with Baelor Targaryen? Listen, I don't think that's a good idea. No, thank you. We could end our entrenched regency. Would that allow us to do that? No, I mean, well, we could use one of these to make her go away, but you never know. I think it's fine. She's only at scale level 2. I can live with that. However, now I should probably work to educate my children, and Calla was born. Okay, cool. Calla Blackfyre, the one who later on marries Aegor. Pretty cool. Are you here? Can't I invite you to court? What's your problem? Fine evening? Yeah, that's okay. I can't pay for his travel expenses. It would be great if Fireball comes to my court. I'll definitely put him as my castellan. Is it something I said lately? My wife has been furious with me. Well, what did you do? Because clearly she had a reason. I better let sleeping dogs lie. Remember, happy wife, happy life. It's a healthy attitude. What other units do we need to get? Oh, the Horned Champions. Yeah, they're heavy infantry? Oh my god. Yikers Island, dude. That is ridiculous. I want that helmet. I want that helmet. I want the armor. I want everything. They have hammers! The Tourney Circuit. Lord Lothston has thrown open Harrenhal for a great tourney, with Lord Butterwell footing half the purse, 40,000 dragons in prizes, and every knight between the neck and the marches riding for it. Beneath Black Heron's melted towers, the list stretched longer than a village. An invitation sits on his table, written twice as large as courtesy requires. The whole realm will be there. The whole realm will be watching what the Black Dragon does. Attend and let them see the Black Dragon, or stay home, Longgrass has walls to raise. We are going to attend. Let them see the Black Dragon in all of our majesty. The lists and the pavilions. The tourney grounds sprawl for a mile. Silk pavilions in every sigil of the realm. The lists freshly sanded. The melee ground already churned to mud. And feast tables that will not be cleared for a week. Heralds cry the day's contests. Hedge knights polish borrowed armor. Great lords take each other's measure over wine. A prince of the blood may do as he pleases here. The only question is what pleases him, and what the realm will read into it. So we can ride in the joust, we can fight in the melee, we can feast, drink, etc., etc., or we can watch from the gallery. Daemon is not going to do the last one, or maybe not even this one. He's going to ride in the joust. The tilts. The trumpets sound and the crowd surges to its feet. Rider after rider takes the field. Vale Knights, Reachmen, a Dornish prince's cousin with a red and gold shield. And one by one the heralds cross out their names. At the end of the list, a squire holds the black war helm with its batwing crest. And 40,000 people are chanting one name. For the Black Dragon! Banners at the tourney. The tourney at Harrenhal ends with more than a purse won. Before the pavilions come down, quiet words are exchanged beneath Black Heron's towers, and the hosts make their meaning plain. When the Black Dragon has need, their banners will answer. Let it be remembered. So far, so good. I mean, we're not building anything. What's happening here? The bastard's mother's kin. Aegor Rivers was raised at Stonehenge, on his mother's milk and his mother's grudges, and now Stonehenge writes to Longgrass through him. The Brackens would know the Black Dragon better, if the Black Dragon is willing. The letter is careful, as letters from ancient houses always are, but the shape underneath is plain enough. Barba Bracken was set aside so that a blackwood could warm the old king's bed. And her house has neither forgotten nor forgiven the Red Dragon's court for it. The stallion looks for a new banner to run beside. Nice, so the Brackens are drawn into the Black Dragon circle, and Aegor is pleased to see his mother's kin honored, or Bittersteel's mother's kin are Bittersteel's affair, not mine. No, definitely. Bring them with us. How's everything at the court here? So all of them are still alive. Then we have Baelor right over here. We have Ares. Oh, what the hell? Are you kidding me right now? Okay, well, I'm sorry. I didn't do anything, I swear. There is Daenerys Blackfyre. Okay, cool. We need a tutor for all of these kids. And you are pretty good, so we'll have that started. And we should also get a wet nurse. You know, this is going to cost us some money, but it's probably a better idea. Oh, the Red Lion of Castamere. House Rayne's men arrive at court, weighed down with chests, and Sir Rob Rayne walks in behind them, like a man delivering a coronation gift rather than a tribute. Ingots of Castamere silver, stamped with the Red Lion, a dragon-wrought hole in Mirish glasswork, more coins stacked in the hall than most bannermen see in a decade. A token, my prince, he says, pitched for a whole room to hear. Castamere does not come to a Black Dragon's court with empty hands, whatever the rock might do in our place. It is easy to forget, looking at the chests, that the same man is accounted one of the finest knights of his generation. A lance few in the Seven Kingdoms care to face twice. Rob Rayne did not need silver to earn anyone's notice. He simply prefers it this way. There is pride enough in the gesture to choke on, and pride enough behind it that the giving costs him nothing at all. He is watching to see which one Daemon notices first. Notice the man, not just the silver. Or, a gracious host thanks a generous guest, and no more. Well, we notice the man, not just the silver, because we want Rob Rayne to become our friend, and we get some prestige out of it too. And as for our wet nurse, who's good? She is good, she is poor, so Bela it is. Thank you. A sister's eyes. The court has come to Longgrass, and with it, the Princess Daenerys. No longer the girl who trailed through the halls of the Red Keep, but a young woman with the blood of the dragon plain in every line of her face. The singers will one day claim she loved Daemon, and that he loved her first and best. When she laughs at something he said, when her eyes find his across the hall, it is suddenly very easy to believe the singers might be right. Father promised her to him once, or so he chooses to remember it. But Father is dead, and Daeron makes his own promises now. There is talk of Dorne. Well, it is her I should have wed. It will always be her. We get the crush on Daenerys Targaryen, and we develop the crush on her. Or I have a wife, she deserves better than half a heart. I am gonna take this option this time. Yeah. Stolen hours. A note, unsigned, in a hand he has known since childhood. The gods would, after evening prayers. She comes cloaked and alone. For a long while they only talk. Of father, of the maiden vault where her mother's youth was walled away, of the marriage to Dorne that was brought with her hand. Then she stops talking and looks at him, and the look is not a sister's. They will say we were shameless, she says quietly, or they will say that we were star-crossed. The singers will decide, not us. So let them sing something true. Let the singers have their truth. She becomes our lover, and there is a 25% chance here the servants saw, and by moon's end the king will have heard. I am going to risk it. We gained a lover. Morning comes. I awaken in my bedchamber at Longgrass after a long night spent with Daenerys, and spot her standing not far away. She's staring out the window with a troubled expression. Surprising, considering how enthusiastic her efforts were earlier. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. After some gentle questioning, I learned the truth behind her concern. That has to be the way that it is. I am not happy about our arrangement, Daemon. Quite the contrary. You are yet a married man, and I cannot stop thinking of Lady Royne. If anyone should learn about us, I try to reassure her to no avail. I suppose I just need to know what this means, she sighed. I will do whatever it takes to make you happy. We're here for our own pleasure, or what does it have to mean anything? Will be reduced. We are here for our own pleasure. I'll do whatever it takes to make you happy. I'll take the first option. Flight of the Dragons. She comes to Longgrass by night, having slipped her guards on the road to Dorne. The wedding party expects her at Sunspear within the moon's turn. Instead, she stands in Daemon's hall, hood thrown back, silver hair loose, entirely calm. I have done my duty since I was a girl, she says. Duty to father, duty to Daron, duty to the realm. I'm owed one act of selfishness, and this is it. I will not sail to Sunspear. Whatever comes next, decide it now. You and I together, or no one else. Not ever again. Outside, the river runs back, I think it's supposed to be back, not black, towards King's Landing, where a king waits to hear that his sister has vanished, and a Dornish prince waits for a bride who will not come. We can set our wife aside, and one wife, and that is you. So what will happen here is set aside, Tyroshi kin are insulted, any children will bear the house Blackfyre will never be born. Oh, okay, we can marry her, she refusing marriage, okay. By the old right of Valyria, a second wife as father promised. Oh, I kind of like that idea. You convert to Faith of the Dragons. Oh! Not yet. When I'm king, you'll be my queen for all the world to see. I kind of want to take this option. And love prevails. Nice. So we have a secondary spouse now. And let's see. My wife is strangely okay with this. You already know Daron's going to be pissed. Okay, the Scorched Sun. The bride never came. Prince Meryn Martell waited at Sunspear amid 1,000 orange banners. Dorne does not forgive insult. Dorne records insult. Patiently, the way the desert records footprints. The peace that Daron spent his reign building is ash on the wind, and every raven from Sunspear now carries the same old courtesy that the young dragon's envoys received before the spears came out. And in every Dornish hall, one name is spoken with the venom once reserved for the conquerors. Blackfyre. Dorne can rage. The sun sets in the west. He loses the trait refusing marriage. We don't care what happens to them. Send envoys and gifts. There's no need for war with Dorne. Heck no! Let them do whatever the heck they want. Let them nerd rage down there for all I care. And we're going to start to get some pledges in the night. So now her house, being House of Warwick, has pledged to the Black Dragon. Ooh, Swords of the Marches. They arrive within days of one another, as if by chance, which it is not. Fireball, blunt as ever. Lord Gorman Peak of Starpike, all three castles worth of pride. Sir Aubrey Ambrose, smooth where Peak is sharp. Marcher men, whose grandfather's bones lie in Dornish passes. The king fills his council with Dornishmen, Peak says without preamble. Dornish laws kept, Dornish taxes forgiven, a Dornish woman whispering in the heir's ear. We fought them for 200 years, my prince. Now we are asked to bow to them at court. No one has said the word treason. No one has said the word king. But every man in this room knows why they came to Longgrass to say it, and not to the Red Keep. You are among friends here, my lord. Speak freely always. Or the peace is the king's will. I'll hear no more of this. We're definitely going to take this one. Declare for me. Declare for the Black Dragon. This mod has so much going on for it, man. It's amazing. I'm loving this already. The Wandering Master. Okay, for one of your talents, I kind of like this. Converts the Faith of the Dragons to return some wandering. Let's have her just join the court. Why not? Recent months I've been engaged in a chaste and proper courtship with your mother, and I've come, my guard, to see her as the true soulmate. Since my liege has already asserted, I sincerely hope you'll grant leave and marry the woman I so adore. Sure, Sir Stefan Tully. Go for it. And Princess Daenerys is now my new regent, not my mother. Luckily, she loves us, so we can hopefully deal with that whole situation. The Boar of the Blackwater. The small folk called it a demon. The boar the size of a plow horse that had killed 2 huntsmen and a houndmaster in the river bottoms. So Daemon made a hunt of it, and half the young knights of the Crownlands came for the glory. It was Sir Bertrand Crakehall who met the charge, on foot, spear planted, roaring louder than the boar. When the beast finally died, it had carried him 10 yards through the bush, And Bertrand came up out of the mud laughing, drenched red to the elbows, holding a broken tusk the length of a man's forearm, painted crimson with blood, his own and the boar's alike. The men are already calling for a name to toast. Red Tusk! Raise your cups for Red Tusk! We are definitely making that for him, because he'll become our friend and he gains that nickname. And you already know I love making friends, so I mean, that just kind of works. New martial perk. Really need to get a better Castellan at this point. We are going to go with Strategist. Yes, because I feel like what's coming is going to need it. And we're going to be getting some of these audiences popping up. I won't read this one, but pretty much the TLDR is we are going to be getting people of whom are going to declare for the Black Dragon, or we will say that I hear treason and I'm going to let the king know. We're definitely never going to take the second option. We were going to take as many of these guys as we can to declare for me. And right now I'm trying to build up to the 200 so I can build my lovely castle over here in Darkwater Keep. My son, oh, there's Daemon II. There's Daemon II Blackfyre. Sure, sounds good. You know what would be really funny? Oh, wait a minute. Is Aegor of age now? Yeah, he is. Okay, Aegor Rivers is of age. And Aegon's first teething here. Have a gift. Yeah, I'll give the kid some money. Because I gain his milk tooth and I don't really want to be stressed out. If Aegor is here, a nameless banner, yeah, pledge for me again. My wife needs to help me out with Shiv, and my Castellan, let me pause the game, someone else died, wow, is definitely going to be Aegor Rivers. Fortified defenses, no, oversee the realm, so I gain +4 martial and monthly martial lifestyle XP by 20% increase. You know what's going to be really funny? I'm going to have Aegor be the one to teach Daemon. Let's do it. The Growing Shadow. Longgrass is no longer the modest tract of riverland the king granted on a wedding day. Knights errant linger in the yard, hoping for a place in the household. Merchants come up the Blackwater with gifts. Lords who once sent polite regrets now come in person and stay long. The realm has begun to orbit two suns, and everyone at court can feel it, though no one dare say it aloud. Let it grow. Oh, money! Money! Give me, yeah, there we go. A keep of black stone. The master builders have come at last, with their charts, and their quarrymen, and their promises of walls that will stand 1,000 years. The king's grant was clear. Land upon the Blackwater, and the right to raise a castle upon it. Look how happy Daemon is right over there. I'm like that happy right now, honestly. Stone by stone, a seat worthy of a king's son rises above the river. The small folk gather to watch the foundations laid, and already the local lords speak of the new power rising in their midst. All that remains is to give the thing a name. And in the back of my mind, I was over here thinking about Saruman, be like, a new power is rising. Let it be known as Blackfyre Keep, in which we would gain the special building, or the name doesn't matter at all. We're definitely going to do this, but we would gain some money and some prestige by doing that. But no, it's going to be known as Blackfyre Keep. Let's take a look-see at it. It's the wrong spot. It's right here. So fort level increased by 2, garrison size by 15, levy and holding tax increased by 10%. My wife was pregnant again. And holder of the holding is by +20 prestige. Good. I like it. So that means we can start building in the territory, right? And there's another tourney circuit. We've already seen something like this. The Reigns of Casimir have called a tourney at Lannisport. So for this one, we are going to fight in the melee. How about that? And we can wade in. Blunted steel still teaches. So hopefully we gain the prestige and the money. Yes, we got the money. What am I missing from the army? Well, I have the Crimson Dragon Guard. I have the Blackfyre Crossbowmen, Black Dragon's Horn Champions, and Knights of the Black Dragon. Let me just take a little look-see. We can only get one of these units. Okay, there's also Dragon Guard, which I normally do go ahead and get, but I mean, look at what we have already. I think we should probably get a unit of artillery. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So now we're sitting at 5 out of 5. Oh, hell. Melee's Blackfyre. Let's go. This one can also be topped by Aegor. How about that? Perfect. And our tutor better be doing things. That's all I'm saying. All right, do we have anybody that's better? No. And at least our other holdings are being built up. And Hagon, there we go. Hagon Blackfyre is also born now too. So right now, we have a couple of people that have pledged for our cause. House Warwick, House Steady, House Stackspear. This is actually a really good checklist to see who's actually on our side. I like it. Another one, so these guys are House Shawnee that are also going to be declaring for me. Good. And all is well in the feast. So Daron does not like me, obviously, based off of the decisions I have made. Is there any which way, shape, or form that we can give Daemon Blackfyre a dragon? Can we? I have no clue. I don't have any dragon eggs. Can I, like, try to steal one from you? Steal artifact. What else you have? On display? Yeah, well, we kind of figured that we would have the cold silence with our wife at some point. So it's just the banner. Okay. Well, I might potentially be able to send a expedition to Old Valyria to get another dragon egg. Oh, boy. Yeah, you are the traitor. He's a traitor! He is the traitor, Anakin! Okay, I'm gonna stop with that. Another one wants to pledge for me, House Ball. Alright, nice. We already knew about that one, of course. How are my friends doing? Are you all doing pretty good? You wanna, like, come to court, man? No one? Good lord. So there is a little, tyranny conflict that's going on here. I don't know who's going to win, honestly. Is it gonna be King Daron or... what's your name? Lady Lara, a point side. My money is on Lady Lara. I don't know. What do you think? Is there anything we can build here just yet? We might as well, like, I don't know, build... We need money to build the blacksmiths. I really want to make sure my cav is as good as possible. And Kala's first words. How delightful. I gained 25 stress because I'm ambitious, or what else can she say? Let's go with, what else can she say? Her martial increased by 1, and I lose 30 stress, so yeah, let's do that. Advanced tactics, so those ones are pretty good for the toughness and the pursuit. Organized march, screening. No, go for advanced tactics. I think it would be better to get to envelopment, so men-at-arms counters efficiency are increased by 25%. So now the peaks are going to come over here and declare officially for the Black Dragon. They said it before, but I think they were still on the fence about it, so now I'm happy. Okay, now you guys have to tell me, out of the 4 artwork styles that we have here, which one do you guys like the most? I gotta be real with you. It's probably the Crimson Dragon Guard. They look so sick, closely tied by the Black Dragon's Horn Champions. They are so awesome. At 123 in the bank, there are some hunts and activities around, but I don't really want to go to it, seeing as how we constantly have event text like this popping up. The Tourney Circuit. Old Town has not seen a tourney like it in generations. The High Tower... and half of the Reach's great houses pooling their gold. 7 days of jousts beneath the shadow of the Great White Tower. The Septons will bless the lists. The Citadel disapproves of everything on principle. And in the pavilions and feast halls, far from the King's Landing court, the Lords of the Reach will take each other's measure, and the measure of a certain prince with a Valyrian sword. Attend and let them see the Black Dragon. This is opportunity. This is called networking. Okay, we got to get into the networking phase. And you already know we're going to ride in the jousts. And same old, for the Black Dragon! Banners at the tourney. We love banners in this household, obviously. On the last night at Old Town, an invitation to the High Tower itself. And at the top of that impossible stair, over candles and maps, the richest house in the Reach commits its answer. When the day comes, Old Town remembers its friends. Let this be remembered. So, House Hightower comes with tenure. Okay, they've been in this situation before. Oh, there we go. There we go. The Red Lion of Castamere have come to declare for the Black Dragon. I love it. Greetings, my liege. I have been hosting your Chancellor, Garth, for several weeks, and he has helped me truly to see the splendor of the realm under your rule. I am honored to serve as your vassal. Excellent. Yeah, bend the knee. Good job, Garth. And Kala's first steps. What else can she do? I don't want stress at all. I really don't. Not with him. Gifts from sworn houses. All right. Riders come up from Stonehenge. All right. Nice. And from Starpike, they're going to give us either some money, some prestige, or swords gather for 5 years. Please give me the money. Yes, the money. I have 121 in the bank. How much is it to increase? Oh, okay, this one is House Roxton, correct? I believe so. Yeah, House Roxton will bend the knee to the Black Dragon. Crimson Dragon Guard, look at their stats. Ridiculous. But I have my Knights of the Black Dragon in Blackfyre Keep, and because we did get a bonus with them, I kind of want to raise them up to 2 out of 10 instead of the Dragon Guard. The family crafts. Okay. So, Rhaegal Targaryen could join my court, and we can fund him to forge a regalia? Like, are we just going to increase the amount of our own legitimacy? He's now going to fight for me. Wow. Okay, cool. The man called Quickfinger. He arrives with the wool merchants and is caught twice, in place of no wool merchant as business being. Brought before Daemon, the little man is neither afraid nor apologetic. His name, he says, is Pate. His friends, he says, calls him Quickfinger. His friends, one suspects, counts their rings after every handshake. His proposition is delivered in a whisper worth a headman's axe. Beneath the red keep sleep the dragon eggs of old kings, cold and counted rarely. For a modest fee and a fast horse, some of that clutch could learn the love of the Blackwater instead. The vaults are the best guarded rooms in Westeros, but the little man's fingers, it must be said, are very quick. Hire him, and the Red Keep's vaults have slept too long. Okay, yeah, we're gonna hire him. Oh. Well, he was, arrested. That sucks. Can I ransom him? Is that even possible? We're gonna get envelopment now. Go for that one. Inspiration for a new fort. I just gave you 50. Well, take it. I don't know. I do need to have some Targaryens on my side. Oh, there we go. My wife. Nice. Okay, so House Plum. Declare for me or not at all. I have no clue. We have a good amount of people that are supporting our cause at the moment. And our army is of high quality, which is even better. We're at 13 out of 20 captains. Can we get some more? We should create some accolades, and Aegor Rivers is going to be the first one to do it. Vanguard for heavy infantry damage and heavy infantry toughness is not bad. The tactician one, too. Monthly martial XP. Let's go with Vanguard. Yeah. Most feared of the banners. Hell yes! Oh, I love him. So, Aegon's first in robing. That little scoundrel... Or he's the Prince of Fashion? Let's just give him the nickname, the Prince of Fashion. What the heck? Another accolade. We got another Melees. It's just gonna get interesting. Maynard, Aaron, Magon, Aegon, Maelor, Balon. Let's name him Balon. Another one. Aha. To the Great Hall, Rhaegal's inspiration may be improved. Okay. Some junk lying around. What a waste of time. What are the chances that he actually gets the 12%? Finds poor metal and he's annoyed. I don't care. Aelin, you can be the next one. And House Bracken now pledges fealty to me. And he can go for Idealist, I guess. It's the only one that he has. We have room for a third one. And we can have Aemond. Oh, let's see here. Thug or Scoundrel? Thug. No. He has Crossbow Captain. We have crossbows, right? Are these guys considered? Yeah, they're crossbowmen. Let's get this one. The Captain of the Fox. Reflections of Cleverness. I bid goodbye to the minor nobles leaving, and I note the squint in their eye. Bastard. I know it's what they're thinking. Despite it being ostensibly clear, the circumstances of my birth still stain me, and though the pettiest of lords they are, that stain makes them regard me as their lesser. In my darker moments, I may even believe the worst of it. The disquieting thought does not leave me even as I lay abed, eyes locked to the dark ceiling. Yet in the darkness, a comforting thought arises. Bastards have achieved greatness before. Lan the Clever, the mythical founder of House Lannister, is said to have been a bastard in some tellings of the story. What petty lord can claim such a deed, legitimate blood or no? The thought calms my racing mind, and before sleep takes me, I resolve that I shall remember this on the morrow. I should learn to master my tongue as he did. I can work the stain off as he did. Working off bastardy gives dynasty opinion plus 10, or we have the ability to become a poet and increase our diplo by 1, or we get a heck of a lot of stress. We gain the heck of a lot of stress because that is just what Crusader Kings III today wants to do to me. Following the stream that I had, it woke up and chose frickin' violence. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, what the heck do you mean by that? Well, let me tell you. I decided that it was going to be a nice, wholesome stream session, by the way. And if you guys don't know, I stream on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Pacific time. Totally should see you there now that you know about it. Otherwise, I'm going to be upset. But pretty much what happened was Robert's Rebellion was in full swing, right? Everything looked like it was going fine. Then something weird happened. Some way, somehow, Robert, still alive, Stannis, still alive, all of House Baratheon still fine, but Quelyn Greyjoy becomes the new king of the Seven Kingdoms. You'd explain that to me, because I have no idea what the heck even happened. Aerys dead, Targaryens fled, but Quelyn Greyjoy as the king of the Seven Kingdoms. Tell me what you feel about them apples. A hedge knight. Oh, you must stay here and squire him. Yeah, absolutely. We have a lot of people that are siding with us. 130 in the bank. We're still working on building this. Levy reinforcement rate. I love the captain effectiveness that comes from this. And station men-at-arms damage is even better. Aha. The Dark Cave. Brave, stubborn, or wrathful? Absolutely brave. And the young mediator, calm, brave. Just have both of them be brave. Yeah, they're twins. Two brave twins. That's what they were, and that's what they shall be. But I am getting really stressed out, which is not good. And the Lord answers. A hunt, of which I shall go on immediately. We're gonna go... Maybe we should customize the route to head on through King's Landing and just explore a couple things, you know. I think we should be fine on the way back. What's happening over here? Why are we going through there? 27% chance of danger? If I hire a force guy, would that work? Or just some captains? The force guy should be sufficient enough. Let's go. And the shadow is growing more and more. We gained some more money. Ooh. Aha. Well, yeah, this is certainly interesting. As if I didn't already know this bit of information. Gold with 2 faces for Lord Butterwell. Okay, either bend the knee or get gone. He's being punished for being born. Yeah, I've been in that situation. War declared on Liege? Really? Okay, well, Daemon's not messing around, clearly. I love the mechanics of building our power base. This is so freaking cool. And let's get out there with this mediocre hunt that I'm on. No. Not Daemon. No. This, on the other hand, this is something I'll do, because he is a romantic at heart, and he's thinking about his dear Daenerys. Carve Daenerys' initials into the bark. So be it. We're only at 12.1% chance. I was only here for the stress reduction anyway. And obviously the thing's gone. Failure. Warden Aegon's contract. I guess the time is right to increase feudal taxes. Yeah, we're at 255. Leave this adventure behind for now and finish out this hunt. Dude, Viserys is gonna get absolutely curbed. Rhaegal's Regalia. Try saying that 5 times real fast. This is lovely. Thank you. I'm gonna put it right over there. More of the sworn houses are giving us some money or prestige, and we got prestige from this, and we become a traveler. Trailside Bond. Hey, your ingenuity is commendable. This will hasten our journey indeed. No. Your ingenuity is commendable. Good job becoming friends. And we're back home. We can build the blacksmiths to level 2. Let's go ahead and do that. We are going to have a good amount of money generation coming from our one holding. Child of my blood. Okay, interesting. Prince Valerion. You have any interesting traits? You are delicate. Yeah, because that's what all Targaryens are. They're delicate. New martial perk. All right, now we're going to go with organized march and then hit and run, hopefully. Unworthy challenge. Wait. He has 22 prowess. I could use more people like you at court because I still need to have 4 more captains. Can we invite captains yet? We're going to put this on. Notify me once it's ready. 5th moon. We're in the 1st moon of the very year that we need it. So there's more than likely an event that triggers this whole first Blackfyre Rebellion. I can't wait for it, because there's a bunch of houses that are pledging for us already. Oh, well, Viserys has been forced to take the black. Alright, well, that's one less situation that Daemon has to deal with, I suppose. Daemon Blackfyre, pretty trait. Nice. We have children that don't have any guardians, but it's fine. Invite captains. Perfect. Now we're going to see if we can find some more people. Tradition embrace. High Valyrian culture has embraced seafarers. Oh, cool. Commander promoted. Yeah, he's good. He's got 14 prowess. I mean, that's better than nothing. The growing shadows. So unfortunately, Pate didn't steal any dragon eggs. This dude has 24 prowess. Welcome to court. I guess he can become Daemon's guardian. This was sparked by Aegor. Aegor secretly told my wife that he want nothing to do with Daemon, so... Swords at the door. White cloaks in the yards of Longgrass. The Kingsguard have come. Knights Daemon has feasted with, tourneyed against, called friends, and they come bearing a warrant with the king's own seal. Arrest. On charges of treason? Even now, Sir Quentin Ball is at the postern gate with horses, swearing the river path is clear, and the swords of half the Reach are a fortnight away. A choice, then, that will echo down in centuries. The white knights wait in the yard, the horses stamp at the postern, and Blackfyre hangs upon the wall, black and gleaming, the sword of kings. The dragon does not go quietly to horse and to war. I will answer these charges before my king, or kneel and forswear the crown forever. Oh, so now he's just on like a wrecking ball of destruction to get rid of everybody? What were to happen if we answer these charges? No, the dragon does not go quietly to horse and to war. You want to fight? Let's fight. Oh, the black dragon rises. Okay, it is done. In the yard of Longgrass, before bitter steel and fireball, and 100 kneeling knights, Daemon draws the sword of Aegon the Conqueror and claims the Iron Throne of Westeros. The words ring across the river. Daemon is no dragon, but a bastard son of the Dragon Knight, set on a stolen throne, and the true king stands before them. Blackfyre in hand, first of his name. Across the realm, in castle yards from the marches to the mander, lords are rising from their hearths and calling for their swords. The realm has split like a log under the axe. Black or red, every man in Westeros must now choose. Let them choose. The black dragon or the red. Wow. Oh, look at that. All those guys, they joined my court now. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So Rob Rain brings armored footmen and lion knights raised from Casimir's own wealth. Aegor Bittersteel brings armored horsemen and light horsemen. We gain the Black Dragon's banner. Okay, hold everything. Hold everything. We need to get all this stuff under control. I am now a mighty Lord Paramount. We have to see who our allies are and go on from here. There are broken pledges that have also come into play. That's lovely. Little bit surprised that Ironwood is not on our side. Okay. We need to fill out our council positions, so my chancellor, let's just have Daenerys be there. Master of Arms, Quentin Fireball. Admiral will have Rob Rain. Can't change out, obviously, my court chaplain. Steward and the Spy Master are totally fine for now. Every single one of these guys are riding with us. Good. So now we need to determine who we're fighting against fully. So we have 156,000 against their 217. What we really need to do is hunt down individual pockets of their troops. And because the reach is on our side, we should be able to do that with relative ease. Raise up our forces here at Blackfyre Keep. We have some additional forces too. Let's see if we can catch these guys on the march going through our territory. The Spider at Cold Moats. Okay, Sir Eustace Osgrey has brought his banner and his sons, and now offers something more useful than either, his neighbor. Lord Wyman sits at Coldheart counting which way the wind blows, your grace. He is no man's fool, and no man's zealot, but he listens to me. Let me ride home and put the question to him across his own table. A neighbor's word opens doors a king's herald cannot. Yeah, let's send him. Let's go. Can I capture these guys? Oh, they bamboozled me. What? What the heck? The fence sitters. The great chessboard of the realm is settling, but some pieces refuse to choose a color. Butterwell, Hightower, Oakheart, Tarbeck, houses rich enough to matter and careful enough to want to matter to whoever wins. Some will declare for the Black Dragon. Some will cling to the Red. And some, the whispers say, are sending gold quietly to both camps at once, with a son in each army, so that whatever the outcome, a Butterwell stood with the victor. The ravens fly, the realm holds its breath. Every lord must choose now. Let's see what happens. We're getting all of our forces around here. I'm glad that these guys joined in on our side, however. There's a battle happening over here. The Lordship of Harrenhal is fighting a Targaryen force. I think I'm going to try to lay siege over here to Briarcrest and just kind of stay around my area of influence. Okay, High Valyrian language, good. Everyone's kind of mustering over here, so we can employ both strategies here. Improved offense for 5 years and improved maneuverability for 5 years. Yeah, let's do that. If we can just form this ring, if we can get all the way to Blackstripe, siege it down, we should be good. Seeing as how we need to do this fast, let me just max out as much money into my mangonels to just pummel through every single one of these sieges. Let's go to the Blackstripe. They should be able to take that in a second. Taking a little bit of attrition walking through here. Watching out for the forces of the Crown. Captain Heaton, my summit. Oh, what the hell? The Turncloak of Harrenhal. Lothston rode beneath the Black Dragon at the war's opening. Feasted at his table. Swore the old words. took the war plan south. Now the banners over Harrenhal show the Red Dragon, and the king's host somehow knew exactly where the western column would ford the river. The Bat of Harrenhal has two faces, the small folks say, and it seems both of them smile. Whatever price Daemon paid for the turning, it was well spent. The betrayal cost men, and worse, it costs certainty. Every sworn lord in the host now looks at his neighbors and wonders. When this war is won, Harrenhal burns. That's for sure. We are fighting over here. More than likely, we'll send additional forces to assist. Nope, it looks like they are good to go. They're out of here. I don't know where their forces are at all. They could be in the Reach, or they could still be forming. Doesn't seem like Dorne is involved in this. No, they are fighting against the Reach for something. They didn't even care. Let's get into King's Landing itself. We're going to fight these guys again. It's just going to boost up our own war score. And yes, we will definitely knight him. We're laying siege to the Red Keep, but we need to take the other bits of King's Landing in the event that they do actually come over here and fight us. Because in this mod, they'll show up in like a millisecond. 28%, okay. I think we help out with the siege on... Oh. So, like, we are very far away from the site of the Battle of the Redgrass Field. Okay, well, it is what it is. The Redgrass Field, this is the day. The hosts have found each other at last on the nameless field of high summer grass, and there will be no more marching. 10,000 men will live or die by nightfall, and the Iron Throne with them. The vanguard is already breaking before Daemon's charge. Aaron's line shattered. Will Waynwood dead. The Knight of Nine Stars dead. And now the White Cloak comes through the press. A knight of the Kingsguard, Valyrian steel in hand, calling challenge. Away to the east, dust rises over a low ridge. Archers! Someone shouts. Bloodraven has found the high ground. There is time to answer the White Knight's challenge, or take to the ridge, but not both. So there are some things here. Into the van, cut a path to the heart of the day. So honorable path in which we challenge Willem Waynwood to the death, really, at this point, was killed by the Lord. Or no duels, no mercy, take that ridge now. I know what happens. That man needs to be stopped. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold everything. Baelor's been dead. Baelor's dead. There's only the anvil. There's no hammer. Hammer died a long time ago. Nope. He came back. You know, that's actually, this is a better way of spinning it. Baelor's soul came back from the dead just to deal with me. That's commitment. The vanguard is broken and the White Knight beaten. And then the horns sound from the south and the field goes quiet for one terrible heartbeat. Baelor Breakspear has come with Stormlord... Actually, I should read this properly. Baelor Breakspear has come back from the dead with Stormlords and Dornish spears at his back, fresh and furious. And across the trampled grass, Prince Maekar rallies what remains of the loyal van into a wall of shields. The singers will have a name for what comes next. Whichever way it falls, the hammer and the anvil. The men look to the black banner. There is still time to strike Maekar's line before Baelor's weight arrives. Barely. Break the anvil before the hammer, or withdraw in good order? No, let's try to break them. We gained some more men over here. So far, we're alive. I mean, we're almost here. Can we take this? With 19.3 siege... Oh, they're on their way. They are on their way. Come on. 20 days. They don't want anything to do with us. Take it! I don't care about the stupid secret. 42. Nope, get over here. Fight the Targaryens. Let's go. Nice! Good battles. They're coming in with reinforcements. They're gonna lose. Battlefield knighthood, let's go. Absolutely not. The Stormlands are not gonna run away. Stop them before they get onto their ships. They are so freaking fast in this mod. It's unbelievable. Let's continue laying siege to these areas. We have made significant progress. How much more remaining? They still have the ability to destroy us, so we have to be really careful. But I want these Stormlanders dealt with, damn it. Can we stop them? We're gonna hit them right here. Let's go. Get him out. Perfect. All right, get back to laying siege. 87%. There's a Targaryen force right in here. Get back into King's Landing. Stop them. Lay siege to every part of it. A night of merriment. The siege is ongoing. Okay, I am definitely not becoming a drunkard. You seek a camp follower to lay with. Can resist the temptation. Gotta do this. It's like the best of the worst options. Dude, we have this. We have this one. Guaranteed. Yeah, sure, whatever. 85%, come on. We're gonna take Rhaenys' Hill. Embrace Vermithor, and this will be your home. Yeah, good. 87%, go to Visenya's Hill. Just a little bit more. Wait a minute. We need one more point. One more point, and we can do this, because I have Peacemaker. But heck, I'm going for 900%. Go big or go home. Okay, Mother's Influence. He gains Calm. Okay, that's not bad. What do we have? Inventory items? Oh, yeah. We have some Kingsguard armor and the Crown of the Black Dragon that I can't even put on yet. But if I see them coming over here, I'm just going to end the war. Do we have a wall breach? Tavern Wench. No, I'm not interested in her. Okay? I have a lovely waifu and a secondary waifu, of whom is a Targaryen waifu. Okay? Her name is Daenerys. I'm not doing it. I think it was the right call. Oh, there they are. There they are. There they are. Let's see where they're going. If they try to hit us here, let's go. Let's go. It's lost more soldiers. We're gonna hopefully bring in all of our troops, and we're gonna see what happens here. Come on. 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 Oh my god, I love this. I love this so much. Making acquaintances, sure. Ambitious for you. Good. Sit the heck down! Y'all over here, 100%. The Blackfyre Rebellion is done. And we are the victors. Bring them before me. So be it. Okay, well, nope, this is not happening. We are going to be in here. 4 artifacts, we're going to put them down. Iron Throne... I need my banners. Where's my Blackfyre banner? Where's my Blackfyre banner? Oh, there's my Blackfyre banner. I suppose, you know, because we have a Targaryen waifu, or I guess I should say secondary waifu, we can put down the Targaryen banner on the other side. Small wall ornament. We're just going to fill out as much of this as we can. We can have his cabinet. Oh, he got the eggs. Okay, yep. Let's put you down there. We're going to put you down there. And we're going to put you down over there. And there's one in the back. Let's go with the Serpentine one. Yep. Wall ornaments. Go with Balerion's skull right over there. Can you not be there anymore? Thanks. And the other one can be Meraxes. Port Grandeur, I'm just, like, day one, going to increase every single part of it. Yep, perfect. Throne room. All right. So, River King Edmund Tully. You don't have anything of note. I'm going to send a traitor to the wall. My will be done. You are also going to be sent to the wall. Miscellaneous take artifact. I don't want to really take a Valyrian steel weapon, I guess, from them. I'll just want to banish them. Aha! You, on the other hand, I'm going to execute you. And then I guess I can take the Crown of Sun and Spear from them. That's actually a real punch to the gut to the Dornish. Because if the way I'm seeing this is if Daemon actually did succeed, then he would in no way, shape, or form be conciliatory to any person from Dorne. Except probably those of Ironwood, which did not side with us in this conflict. You are fine. I'll just let you... well, banishment, miscellaneous, take artifact. No. My will be done. You can leave. Black Sword Stark. You can also be sent to the wall. King Daemon Lannister. I'm going to send you to the wall, too. You are also going to be sent to the wall. Pretty much they're going to be sent to the wall. So yeah, I knew that they were going to be defiant. And actually, I'm happy with the fact that Dorne is doing this. So how dare he? I'm his king. So let's go ahead and do this. Why are we fighting the Reach? Excuse me? Spoils of the Red Keep. The Red Keep opens its gates. In the throne room, beneath the skull of the dragons of old, the servants of the fallen king stand aside as the victors catalog 200 years of Targaryen treasure, crowns, circlets, seals, and scepters, the accumulated regalia of every king since the Conqueror. All of it belongs now to the man who bore the sword. The realm shall see that the Iron Throne's glory passed with its blade. All of it. The throne's glory belongs to the throne. So the crown of the first son, the crown of the Dragonbane, unworthy, the fine sword, the circlet of the beloved queen, favor of the lady, all pass to the victor. Nice. I don't know why we are fighting them. Let judgment begin on the Kingsguard. So I think we're going to remove you, Jason Lannister, he's fine. Rupert Crabbe and Robert Seri, my will be done. He is fine to be released, though. Yeah, Sir Gawain Corbray, I believe he was the one that they fought against on the Redgrass field. And they did it in such an honorable way. That's what inevitably led to Daemon's death at the hands of Bloodraven's arrows. I'm going to say it that way. So yeah, you can become the successor. Flight of the Red Dragons. They are running. The Red Dragon's kin, princes and princesses of the fallen line who escaped capture in the war, are slipping out of the ports from Duskendale to Old Town, buying passage on Pentoshi galleys and Bravosi traders upon borrowed names. Some will kneel in time. Some will take the gold of the free cities and wait, as exiled dragons have always waited, for a fair wind to carry them home. The captains of the narrow sea know better than to ask their passengers' names. Silver gold hair under a traveling hood answers every question that matters. Round them up, the rest can run. The black dragon or the red? A question waits beneath the crown, and the maesters and heralds need an answer before the coronation scrolls are cut. What name does the king intend? House Blackfyre, the name taken from a sword. The name half the realm bled for, the name of a new dynasty born on the Blackwater, or Targaryen, the old name, the Conqueror's name, reclaimed by the strongest branch of the dragon's line, as if the Red Kings were merely interruption. Both are true, only one can be written. I don't think he would swap to Targaryen. I think he would keep House Blackfyre. So, House Blackfyre reigns, let the realm learn the new name. Aha! You, sir! Alright. Another of the Red Dragon's kin stands in chains before the Iron Throne. The realm watches how the new king spends his victory. In mercy, in exile, in cold storage at the wall, or in blood. Every choice teaches the realm a different lesson. None of the lessons can be untaught. The wall, let the cold keep the dragon's blood. Spare them kin is kin. Banish them across the narrow sea, or the block. No, we're going to send them to the wall. The White Cloak asked. Sir Quentin Ball comes before the Iron Throne and kneels, stiffly. For the old Master-at-Arms has collected a war's worth of wounds, and asked the only reward he has ever asked for. I taught a boy to hold a sword, and the boy became a king. Let an old man stand at his door. There is no honor in the Seven Kingdoms I want more than the White Cloak, yours, not theirs. Fireball, first sword of the Blackfyre Kingsguard. The songs would like that ending very much. Rise, Sir Quentin of the Kingsguard. Available Dynasty Legacy, I think we've gone down Glory. What does Glory provide? Vassal limit and general sway? No. I kind of like the Warfare for him. Do I want Warfare or do I want Veins? I always take the Veins, man. Go House of Warriors. I have yet to hold a coronation. What is this one? I need to get this out of the way. Restore the Dragonbond Dragon Keeper? Oh, wait, there are dragons about? I mean, sure. I don't see... There's a dragon here? There are no dragons in the pit. Okay. Well, is he even a good Dragon Keeper? He's average, but I didn't get the option when I was changing things in the court. And we'll have to go through every single one of these options, but we need to deal with the Dornish first. The Old Blood's roof. The Red Dragon's banners are down, and the ledger of war is nearly closed. One question remains unanswered. What becomes of Daemon himself, and whatever is left of his house, now that the crown has passed? Summerfield stands unclaimed, its high windows and pale stone, still only a petition on a maester's desk. A word from Daemon could see it built and settled on the old king. A small mercy the singers will remember kindly. Let Daemon keep a roof, at least. He becomes a vassal of mine, or every stone of the realm belongs to the victor now? Oh, I don't know what he would do. Do I own Summerhall? I have it? No, it's mine. I'll be a little bit greedy. The Red Lions do. Sir Rob Rain bled for the Black Dragon when it mattered, and now he stands before the Iron Throne to collect. Castamir's silver paid for this war, your grace, and Castamir's steel was spent in it besides. The West has knelt to the rock since the Andals came ashore. Let it kneel to the Red Lion instead for once, and see if the West is not the better for the change. What he is asking for plainly is a crown. Whether it is the Crimson Straits carved free of Casterly Rock shadow, or the whole West and the rock along with it, he leaves to Daemon's judgment, though the gleam in his eye makes plain which answer he's hoping for. A crown of his own, cut from the West to help you, gains the Kingdom of the Red Straits title, the entirety of it, he can become the Lord Paramount of the Westerlands, or no, neither of these will happen. You know what? Make him the Lord frickin' Paramount. Get the Lannisters out of here. Let's see House reign. There's so many situations happening in the realm right now. It's unbelievable. Go to this one. I'm gonna lay siege to it first. So do I have the option of raising... Oh, yeah, I do have the Dragon Pit funding. Good. Okay, I like that. Still have 5 out of 4 holdings. I need to fix that a little bit. Which holdings do I have, and which one can I get away with? Okay, Lordship of the Black Stripe. I don't care about this one. Maybe I can give it to... Oh, boy. I'm going to give it to Aemon. How about that? We'll give this one... We're going to grant you the title of the Lordship of the Black Stripe. There we go. So now I'll be in my domain holding limit, and I won't have to worry about this any further. Go over here to the province of Blackmont. There is definitely a castle. Do not tell me that it was that one. 50% on winning this. They do have some forces around here. Salt in the Wound. He is my second son. No, let's make him compassionate. Yeah. Blood of Old Valyria. A year gone by with the crown settled and the realm at peace, not entirely. And Daemon finds an old restlessness will not be quieted. The Dragon Lords of the Freehold once held dominion from the Sunset Sea to the Jade Gates, and their blood still runs in these veins. The Maesters speak of the doom as a closed book, an ending. Perhaps it need not be the only ending. Look to the old blood across the narrow sea. Oh, these ones are wars on the other ones. Oh, interesting. Let's just, not yet. The treasury must build up, which is true. We definitely need the treasury to build up. We need to get done with both of these little conflicts because they rose up in revolt out of nowhere. Go over to here. They have that situation under control. I can raise up some more of my forces, but I don't feel like I need to. Making Knights of Children. Daemon Blackfyre becomes Sir Gawain's squire. Ooh, I like that idea. Camp dispute. Deliver a speech to unify the crowd. Well, apparently that didn't work out too well. I'm going to join in and start fist fighting. Of course I win, the sole victor. Heck yeah. Go over here and fight them. I don't care if they go up in the hills. I'm not afraid of the high ground. I'm not Anakin over here. Daemon Heckin Blackfyre. Available perks. Yeah, Engineer for Destruction. I kind of need to get through these sieges a little bit faster. Hey, we got him. Nice. Yes, I'll knight Vagon. Absolutely. Finish out this war. The revolt against King Daemon has been dealt with his execution. And we also acquired the crown of Sun and Spear. So now Dorne is fully messed up. So where the heck are these guys? Oh, you're over there. Oh, okay. Friends in arms. Yeah, I like making friends, so let's do that. We're going to raise up the remainder of my forces over at King's Landing. Let's just go ahead and do that. Oops, wrong spot. I'm going to put them right on the Red Keep. Raise up all my armies right over here at King's Landing. We're going to unify together and go deal with the Tullys. Take it before they take Duskendale. Let's go. Nice, 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 nice. Good battle, good battle, good battle. Alright, another person is going to be knighted. Now we can lay siege to these little bits and pieces that they took. And end this pathetic rebellion in its infancy. This is not happening, my lords. Absolutely not. We caught the Tully forces. They're gone. And we can lay siege over here to Point Square. Okay, is Bittersteel going to win that? No, he's not. I'm helping. I'm on the way. I'm on the way. I'm on the way. We got him. 63%. Good. Now we'll lay siege to these things now that we don't have the enemy there. And no, we're not going to lay with a camp follower. You know, I helped you. That means you stay down here. Great. I'm going to push up and fight them right here real quick. 86%. Just take the rest of these guys back. Bittersteel is already on the offensive. Alright, the Prince of Dragonstone. Yes, the tradition must be upheld. And Aegon comes of age along with Aemon. Excellent. Both of them knighted. And his path is set, and time will tell the rest. Master of Whispers, we should definitely not have somebody that's negative 100. Anybody that likes me, I'm gonna have you, I guess. Alright, finish this. Enforce demands, and bring them before me. You are a child. You're gonna leave. You, on the other hand, you are gonna be sent to the wall. you are also going to be sent to the wall. You as well. You, on the other hand, you can big chill. Order has been restored. Oh, she was the one that raised up in revolt. Oh, she's a Targaryen. Oh, okay. Peace at last. Very nice. Disband everybody. So with releasing all of my prisoners and all of this, that is all the time I have for this particular playthrough. And I do want to make a grand thing of this. So 250 likes on this video, you get the continuation of the reign of King Daemon the First Blackfyre. So I was fully intending for this to be a standalone video of just making it possible for Daemon to come all the way to King's Landing. However, I feel like this is epic enough to have at least a part 2 with it. So until next time, my friends, thank you so much. Please consider like, commenting, subscribing, hitting that bell button, sharing with your friends, hyping the videos always helps. And I'll catch you in the next one, my Rantians.